What's going on, everyone? I think we're here, right? We're all here. We're good. Cool. See what's up. Marcus G, what's going on? Mark Rose, Obi-Wan Chingones, Mad Logic 44, Garth Gang, uh, Lucky Butter. What's going on? Let's see. Does the thumbnail mean we're getting a campfire stream tonight? I wanted one, but it's way too windy right now, so I couldn't do it because the fire gets out of control. Weasel, what's going on? Says it's apparent from tonight's thumbnail, Sonny will be reviewing his new pair of Crocs. I still don't own Crocs. I don't know that I ever will own Crocs. So, um, unfortunately, I think I would own Crocs if Crocs was like, "Hey, can we be your sponsor?" And be like, "I guess I'll buy Crocs." Fun fact: I own stock in Crocs. I did buy stock in Crocs, um, which sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Stocks and Crocs and Crocs and stocks, box and box on box on box. Dude, about 9,000. What's going on, man? Oh, we got 8 people here already. Wow. Was I late? Usually we don't get 8 people till about an hour in. But we are here. Welcome everyone. Shout out to everyone who popped in Thursday. Yeah, Thursday when I was on special guest for toying around. That was cool. It's always fun. High school creations. What's going on, man? The Madre Stan Gorda, what's up? It says you didn't get to keep the orange ones from Idiocracy. I didn't wear Crocs in Idiocracy. I was one of these smarter fellas, so I wore motocross boots. And no, I didn't get to steal them. Weasel said stocks and Crocs. There we go. You didn't get a pair of Crocs from the film Idiocracy. Thought everyone wore them. Crocs were worn by the dumb people. If you had some sort of intelligence or a role position, we wore motocross boots. So I wore motocross boots. Even my dad, who played a plumber on Idiocracy, he wore Crocs. I think he had boots. I think he also had motocross boots. I gotta check with him. Uh, but it's the sun's looking under the weather with allergies. Allergies do still suck around here. I don't know what's going on. Uh, well, we had like a 90-degree day, then it dropped to like 40, and then it went back up to 80. I think today was like 76. So, new by 9,000. Oh, Mark G says your dad was an Idiocracy. Yeah, he played a plumber, so he had 2 spots in Idiocracy. When they're switching all of the water over to Brondo, there's a part where they show a plumber fixing the toilet, and then he looks to the camera and gives a thumbs up. That's my dad. And then at the very end, when Luke Wilson is giving his what is it, the presidential speech, he's addressing the nation. Um, they have my dad walk into the frame and then look up and it's kind of like nod his head. And they had him do that because they found out he was my dad. Because he was just chit chatting with somebody on set. And he was like, "Yeah, my son did this the other day." And they're like, "Oh, who was your son?" And he said it was me. And then they ran and got Mike Judge and told Mike Judge, "Hey, this is Sonny's dad." And he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And so they made sure that he had screen time so you could actually see him in the movie. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that he was able to get seen as well. Yeah, it was a cool experience for him too. He got treated like he was part of the cast. He was an extra, but he got treated like he was part of the cast because I had previously did the prosecutor role. So they were like, "Oh, you're not a scrub like those other people. Come on, get the fancy food." So he got the fancy food. The Madastan Gorda says, "I never noticed that. Now I'll have to go rewatch." Yeah, it was crazy because of course we all saw it together. Me, my mom, my dad, and my sister, and like 3 other people who randomly watched the movie at the theater. And so it was cool to see. Of course, it was cool to see that I got, my part wasn't cut, and then the fact that they also showed my dad, that was cool. Marcy says that's wild. And actually, one of the guys who plays the security for Terry Crews, Randall Reeder, is in Deadpool 1, 2, and 3. So that's pretty cool too. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. We connected on Facebook, and he's a real cool dude. And he's gonna be in. I was tripping out when I saw him in the first Deadpool. I was like, "Oh snap, that's Randall!" And they kept him on, and so he will be in the third one. He was in the trailer for the third one, so that's always cool. He actually when Terry Crews came back for South by Southwest last year to reprise his role as President Camacho, Randall Reeder and the other guy, I can't remember his name, they actually reprised their roles as President Camacho security, so which was pretty cool. Because then when I met Terry Crews in Las Vegas, I told him I was living in Austin. He mentioned that, and he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "My friend Randall Reeder, we picked up our roles again." I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." So it was cool. That dude Randall, he knows some big names, and it's cool. He's a cool dude. But he will be in Deadpool 3, so that's cool. So that connects me with Ryan Reynolds somehow. That's just the way it works. Uh, I know you're probably thinking, "Oh, I thought you were being connected through two guys that girl on a pizza place because you love pizza so much." That's also a way that I'm connected to him. My love of pizza. But yeah, no, how's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Cool. I see people are getting their Mezco TMNT sets. Those are looking pretty cool. It did suck because all the first people that were putting them out were just like posing them, just like, "Oh, look how turtles are. They're so awesome. Oh my goodness." But then I've started seeing people pose them around, and they actually look really nice. It was a very expensive set, but they look really nice. So shout out to anybody that got those. Shout out to anybody who's still waiting for them. But yeah, they do look cool. I didn't get them a pass, but they are impressive. They are impressive. Yeah, pizza. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I did that segue right there. Ooh. Segue. I always like the way segue sounds like. Looks like segue. Tu madre está gorda dice, haha, I always thought two guys girl on a pizza place was a fever dream. Lucky Brother says, I wonder if collectors will be going buck wild for them. For them turtles, they are. They're sold out in most places. I don't think you can really purchase them anymore. Let's pick them. Someone said that they pick them up locally, so I guess some store had them. But yeah, they're pretty much sold out everywhere. They look to be almost as articulated as the Fury Toys turtles, which I know some people have got Autumn now, which is Donatello. I should have did Autumn because Autumn is the fake name. Donatello is the real name. And I'm just do air quotes for the rest of the night. Uh, anytime I talk about toys or action figures. Am I on camera? Okay. Want to make sure I'm in frame. Uh, Tu madre está gorda dice, I'm dreading them charging, but excited to get them. Okay, cool. So you're still waiting for them. Weasel says, Sonny, are you able to do the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? Yes, it is not that far off either. God, I did it one time for Facebook, and the good thing is because um the fact that I was in a movie with Luke Wilson. He's done a lot of movies with some really famous people. And God, how was it? How did I end up doing it? 60. I've done it before, and it was like 4. So it was pretty close. Me and Kevin Bacon are pretty much friends at that point. Like Bush says, and the aftermarket will be going super high. I saw someone part out the turtles. I think it was at 125 a pop plus shipping, and Raphael was 150 plus shipping. They're like, I know he's the more popular one. Marcus E. Tom Segway. Savage saying, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, people? Toying around, what's going on, man? And yes, if you saw the toying around episode, I'm gonna get them on here probably on one of the April shows. I gotta talk to them, make sure that they're good, and we'll get them on this show. And also, Kevin, my bad if your monetization for that live stream got limited. Mine tend to keep getting that little flag on there. So I don't know what I'm saying that's triggering it, but they're obviously hearing something that comes out of my mouth, and they're like, nah, you know what? Instead of 8 cents, you're gonna get 4 cents for this live stream. Like Butter says, either you far below display shelves have gotten worse, or this angle just makes them look rough. Those are not Five Below. Those are IKEA, Swedish built. But yeah, no, it's the angle too. It's I'm trying to figure out the best angle for this, and so right now it's kind of like goes like that. But No, there are some of them are getting bad. The ones on this side are not, but this side I have only 6-inch action figures. Like on this side, I had previously had some Baths and some McFarlane at one point, and I think the larger, heavier figures just kind of weighed them down. But the Swedes, they still make a very good $7 shelf, uh, assuming you don't put really, really heavy builder figures on there. But yeah, no, I'm gonna rearrange these guys, put different figures there. I feel like y'all seen these for way too long, so I'm gonna switch it up. Probably put some more harder to find stuff there so that I can have that weird little flex right there. Like Butter says, the Bass gave those shelves a workout. Yeah, they sure did, man. In fact, I got the thing on one of them as well. He's weighing them down. Olu says Pablo has a dope grill set, 112 scale. Yes, I picked that up last year. That is a very good set. Um, that is cool because on YouTube, I think it didn't get a whole lot of views, but it's weird. YouTube pays you per view, but there's I forget what it's called. But basically, you get a certain amount of money per view, and some of my videos have a higher amount than other videos, and I think that one actually paid off the little $5 set. So I was like, oh, now I'm waiting for it to make profit. But yeah, that $5 set is cool. They also have a pizza shop, a bakery, a grocery market, a sushi place. I got the sushi one. I did a review of the sushi one as well. Oh, the holiday one was a real cool one because they had little gingerbread men and Christmas cookies and candy canes. But yes, Olu, pick up those teeny tinies. That's what they're called. Teeny tinies. Always cool. $5, not bad at all. Mark C says, speaking of McFarlane, the new Superman Ghost of Zod page punchers were revealed along with Earth, Two Soups, and Brainiac. I like them. Here's my beef with Tom McFarlane. He waited 2 days after Black History Month to reveal a Black Superman. To me, the timing was a bit off right there. Um, why not reveal it during Black History Month? I don't understand. It made no sense, but it did look cool. Um, I'm not familiar with a whole lot of DC characters and stuff, so Brainiac was cool. He had the little strong hand or strong arm, like Scary Movie 2. I thought it looked a little bit too small, but that could just be me. Doom by nine, or but the God, what is it? That is it the Ghost of Zod? That thing looks cool. Some people are like, what is this? I don't care what it is. It looks cool. I like the way it looks. Doom by 9,000 says, I really need to rearrange my display. I just put toys wherever. I do too. Some people are getting mad at me because someone pointed out, they're like, why do you have I got Halo right there next, or I got Master Chief next to the Hulk. And I had like a Power Ranger randomly. Yeah, I just put them wherever. I'm still gonna do that. I'm not gonna rearrange them. I think I tried to put the Fantastic Four together, and then I lost all the Invisible Women's up there. They're kind of together. They're in proximity. That works out. Lucky Butter says maybe COVID time period is when you put those figures on that display. I could be wrong. It is during that time because I had to keep ordering these online because I couldn't go pick them up in store. Olu says the teeny tinies are all 112. Yes, in theory. Some of them, let's see, I actually have the pastry shop stuff right here because I had taken it out recently. So this is the pastry shop display, little eclair. See that right there? It's a little eclair. If you have was it Bokeem Woodbine right here, and you put that eclair in his hand, it's pretty good size. right there. It also came with. Is this the one that came with it? Yeah. Like some of them don't really make sense. Like this popsicle doesn't make sense. This popsicle, yeah, it came with it. That doesn't make sense. The ice cream cone also works. But yeah, they're for the most part they're majority 112 scale and they work pretty well. Some of them are 112 scale like SH figure art size, and then some are 112 scale Marvel Legends size. But like, see if he wants to bake a cake later, he can do that, and it's actually pretty good size compared to the 112 scale Mezcos. Where did I have? I had a Goku around here. No, I thought I had Goku around here. Guess I don't. Um, but yeah, they're pretty good. Let's see. Yeah. Why don't I have an open hand? There we go. Y'all are probably like, do you have figures just right there in front of you? I do. Because you never know when I'm needed to pull one out. So the cinnamon rolls like Cinnabon size compared to Gomez. But yeah, man, if you find them, pick them up. I recommend them. And some people might be like, but they're for little girls to play with their dolls. You know what? It's a cutthroat industry. If they want them, they can go get them on their own time. No, but yeah, they are. I do recommend them. They are pretty good. Mark C says, I was hoping the Brainiac would have been the modern look, but this one looks cool. I think it looks cool. It looks like it'll go well with the Tri Sentinel. Weasel says, Sonny, you'll be proud of me. I bought a toy at Dollar Tree the other day, a Megatron action figure, mounted him on my monitor, sent you a pic of it on FB Messenger. I'll check it out. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I have to check it out because I'm on my phone, unfortunately, streaming through right now. So I can't check it. I tried to do it one time and it disconnected. So I learned not to do that. Marcy says the ghost is all like Abraham Lincoln to me. That's just what people were comparing them to. I like it. Like, Abraham Lincoln was a vampire hunter at one point, so who knows? It works out. The mother's not Gordon. Dang it, man. I saw the last word in your comment. Luke Wilson's Charlie's Angels, Cameron Diaz, something about Mary, Matt Dillon, Wild Things, Kevin Bacon's Venus. There we go. That's a good way to get there. Four degrees away. Marcy says like zombie Abraham Lincoln. I think it looks cool. I would do that. Overwatch you're going to say I just recently picked up or packed up all my stuff and feeling a bit down with everything put away. Getting ready to move hopefully soon. Man, okay. You coming down to Austin? Moving down here? Marcy says I like that stand mixer. I think it's pretty cool. It would look better if it was like painted different colors. Like, because it looks really plastic. But I think if you put like a silver coat on it, it will look pretty nice. Or red, like KitchenAid. KitchenAid got red ones. Well, I don't know. I used to work at Target. KitchenAid, we sold red ones. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. Let me see. What's this? Let's see. Okay, this. See, you can carry this little triple layer strawberry cake. He's like, hey guys, we won the basketball game. I bought a cake. I don't know if that's how he sounds. I don't watch basketball, but he could take cake to the team, which is a really nice gesture. Not everybody takes cake to their team. Olu says, Pablo shocked me. Shopping is different when you have the kids with you. Yeah, I've taken my wife and kids to Pablo with me one time. No, uh, I think our total was like 147. It was ridiculous. I don't know how five dollar items added up that fast. All right, sorry, I had to cough there. The mother son go to the D says Zod also stole Sonny's look. I do like bearded figures too. Ah, must have, I don't, I'm not gonna say that because then I'm gonna get limited whatever from YouTube. I'll say I must have SWALLOWED wrong, but I don't want to jeopardize it. Marcy says, "What are you drinking? Sweet tea, just like my mama used to make, except I made it. She's the one who taught me." And she was like, "Just pour the tea in hot water, or not pour the tea, but dip the tea bags in hot water, and then pour in a jug full of a bunch of sugar and mix it with water. So it comes out real good." I have no idea what the sugar content is. Jens, what's going on, man? Weasel says 11 people viewing and only 5 likes. Come on, fam, do better. I mean, there are probably only 5 people that like it. 6 people probably accidentally clicked on this. The mother son Gorda, he says swallowing wrong. I think I swallowed my tea wrong and went down the wrong pipe. I was like, uh, Omega Weapon 13, what's going on, man? Says from a far distance that Giannis looks like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Does it? Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Okay. Duma 9000 says, I want the Brainiac that looks like the robot with the brain showing. Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, the 4 that they showed look cool. I know a lot of people were upset at the Ghost of Zod. Someone was like, I saw someone on Facebook comment that they hate when McFarlane takes one random figure or random character makes a figure out of it when there's so many other characters that he hasn't touched. And I think what he's doing is making a good balance. He's picking up these obscure characters and making these obscure characters, and then everything else he's making Batman. So I think it's a good mix of what he's doing. I don't know if y'all saw that video of Rob Liefeld mocking Todd McFarlane about always making Batman figures that don't scale well with anything. It was pretty funny. Lucky Butter says, does SHF Machete Man feel and pose just as good as Chainsaw Man figure? No, not at all. He's keep kicking this. He's okay, but he's nowhere near Chainsaw Man's range. He also has a jacket, so the jacket gets in the way. But I mean, he's decent. Like, he's not bad. He didn't make the bottom power, or what is it called? Power bottom 3 of 2023, but he's definitely not. He's definitely not dingy. Uh, Fun factor. Like, Chainsaw Man that's an amazing figure. This one's okay. I have not got Power. She looks like she's a cool figure too. Someone said the Blood Wolf figure from Loose Collector plus Rob Liefeld looks like it can be a good base for Lobo. Yeah, I saw some people saying that too. I don't know, man. Those look like Marvel, like very overpriced Marvel Legends figures. So I don't know about those. I know some people are excited. A lot of people are like, nope, not paying that price for Marvel Legends. Mark C says, Power what? The bottom power, what? The Power bottom 3? My 3 least favorite figures of 2023. Man, thank you. Obi-Wan Chigon is with the Danny Trejo avatar there. Speaking of Machete Man, we need an articulated Danny Trejo figure. I think so too. I know there's bobbleheads of him, and I know some people can do custom head sculpts of him. But yeah, I think he deserves his own figure by now. I'm surprised NECA hasn't done any of that Machete figures. That would be cool. Omega Weapon 13 says Todd just proved that DC fans will be buying anything just to get one decent figure. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, no, well, that new Spider-Man, I mean, the new Spider-Man, the new Superman looks cool. Was it Earth 2? I think it is. Someone mentioned. But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. It looks cool. And then NECA teased Donatello's lair, which should be cool. Way too big for anybody picking up the new mascot. So Mark, she says, Sonny, it's not even June and you're already giving the Power Bottoms a shout out. What an ally. Obi-Wan Chigona says, uh, Mie has done one, but it's pretty much a statue. Is it NECA? Oh, there was a 12 one NECA way back. Oh, okay. Man, they need to update it. They need to, NECA, okay. They need to update it. Not Super 7. Not Super 7. I don't know. I don't want them to do it. Uh I don't know, man. I mean, everybody says the Ninja Turtles are cool for Super 7. I was not a fan of ODB. It was give him a 40, he can't even drink it. Can't hold the microphone to his mouth either. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, they need to do Machete. They need to, oh, you know what? I think I have seen they did Planet Terror figures, right? I think I saw those on Mercari. I think it was NECA. But yeah, they didn't look very articulated, so they need to redo those. I'll tell you what, if I become a millionaire, I'll make them. And then Danny Trejo will be like, cool man, come have free tacos at my restaurant. And I'll be like, okay, only because you called them tacos and you're in California. And he'll be like, I mean burritos. Not too bad. You already said tacos. I don't know if y'all saw. Did y'all see the Danny Trejo as Spider-Man? The AI create? That was kind of cool. I would pay to see old Danny Trejo Spider-Man. But they should do CGI to put the spider tattooed on his chest instead of that lady. That would be dope. I would run to the movie theaters to watch it. I mean, I drive there, park, get out of my car, boop, boop, lock it, and then run to the front door. But that's how excited I would be. You know, as I'm playing with this figure, I'm like, this isn't that bad. I told Kevin to stay on the fence about it on Thursday, but it's not bad. I guess it's not as good as he can do the Naruto run to the Area 51. But yeah, no, it's not as good as Chainsaw Man, but it's not bad. But yeah, no, I haven't got Power yet, and I think they're supposed to make another figure from the show as well. So one thing I don't like is you can't move his hands like or rotate his hand. So that blade is always just kind of faced that way, which that's not cool. He should be able to move it around. Toy and Run says, nah, Chainsaw Man is great. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is amazing. So is Power. See, I haven't got Power yet, man. That might be the next one. Because she comes with that big mallet too, right? I like that. Like I wish this cape like had some sort of properties where it could hold shape, but it doesn't. It's just rubber. But like I said, I thought it'd be really cool, but it's not as cool. I know I had them earlier. Yeah, I still got to finish the show. I still haven't finished the first season. I know as we talked about on 20 Rounds Thursday unboxing, we talked about Chainsaw Man. It was good. If you haven't seen Chainsaw Man, it's good. Unless I wouldn't watch it with anybody who's been a victim of sexual assault, probably. That's just me personally. I wouldn't watch it with them. Um, Denji is kind of creepy at times. So it's like borderline. Olu says, anyone know of a figure I can use as X-Man's Krakoa? Marcus D says, I wanted Makima for customs, but she's supposed to ship in December. I forgot about it since this past December or December 2024. Like that's what I was tripping out with BBTS and their is it Monster Force, Monster Squad, not Monster Squad. Monster Squad's that movie. Monster Force. Is it Monster Force? Museum Force? No. BBTS is lying. Some of them are shipping 2025. I'm like, goodness, man, 2025. Marks E says Kid Bash repainted Groot. Is it Krakoa? Krakoa? I don't know how to pronounce the name. I should stop trying. Oh, Marks E says December of this year. Oh, okay. That's not that far along. You only have 10 more months. 9 more months. We're in March now. Omega Weapon 13 says Chainsaw Man always been thinking about his chainsaw and giving it a rip. Yeah. So yeah, that one. That's a special cartoon there. No, it is a cool show though. I do like it. Nice. It's a cool concept. Mark G says McFarlane DC Multiverse Mega Fig Swamp Thing for Krakoa. Actually, if you want a giant figure, I'm not familiar with Krakoa. Am I saying it right? It's probably easier to type it than for me to pretend like I'm saying it the correct way. I know we talked about people were using that Swamp Thing for man thing, and that Swamp Thing was on sale at BBTS for like $23 a couple weeks ago. So it made it really affordable for that giant figure. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't been catching it, BBTS has like daily sales generally most of the time. Some of the stuff is pretty good on sale. Right now, they have the Mafex Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the T1000 for half price. So if you're looking for Arnold Schwarzenegger in a 1/6, I'm not sorry, 1/6, a 1/12 scale figure, they have them. I've never had a Mafex figure based off a real person. No, I'm lying. I got Michael Jordan. Okay, they do pretty good. I was gonna say I don't know how they do with real people, but I had that Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan's a pretty good figure. Uh, it's cool because he'll scale. No, he won't scale with the starting lineup guys. I didn't think that one through. Yeah, I don't think he'll scale properly. Marksy says the Mafex Hush Nightwing was a part of those deals too. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, they do have a lot of good stuff in there. Yeah, I think Nightwing was like 20% on sale. Some of them are like 20%, and some are like 70%. So I guess it all depends on how much inventory they have. But yeah, they have. Well, is T1000 was the cop? T1000 was the cop. Which one was Terminator? On the very first Terminator, what was he? I did say T1000. T1000 was the cop. That figure was a lot. Not 800. Okay. All right. Matlogic 44, correct. Uh, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the 800. And if you have one of the TV League male bodies, you can recreate the scene when Arnold Schwarzenegger comes down and we first see Terminator. So if you want to create that scene, you can do it. But yeah, no, it's half price right now, which is pretty good if you want that figure. Sometimes they have statues too. They had a statue the other day, and the statue was like on sale. It was like $1,200. I was like, ugh. I don't know if people would buy those statues. Like, I want one of those people to be my friend one day. I want them to be excited and be like, Sonny, check out this 1/4 bust. Not 1/4. They're like 1/3 scale. 1/3 scale bust of Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters. I picked it up for only $3,800, and I'll be like, "Oh man, great pickup, good price." That'd be a total lie. Um, I don't think I would buy Dan Aykroyd for that much money. I don't think I would pay Dan Aykroyd that much money to act in an autobiography film about myself. Mostly because Dan Aykroyd's never encountered my life. But uh, I don't know. Dan Aykroyd was cool in Coneheads, I think. That was where I probably draw the line as far as Dan Aykroyd. Oh, he did. He was okay in Tommy Boy. Yeah, he was okay in Tommy. Dubai 9000 says that's a lot of toys. Yeah, I know. For $3,800 or $1,200 for the sale price of that one, I was like, man, I think it was like Lord of the Rings or something too. Something that I don't collect. Matt Logic 40. Oh, Olu says Blues Brothers. I cannot remember Blues Brothers. I saw it all the time with my dad when I was a kid. I cannot remember it. Matt Logic 44 says Ghostbuster, Great Outdoors. I don't think I've seen Great Outdoors. I'm gonna check that out. Dan Aykroyd. To my distant Gorda D said Dan Aykroyd also has web toes. Mark C says get Noel Guglielmi to play your biopic. They're gonna be like, uh, his name is Hector for the film, but his real name was Sonny. Let's see. Hey, toying around, seeing everybody now. Hey, you know what? Oh, also, my bad if I didn't say hello to everyone on Thursday's live stream. I couldn't see the chat. I don't know how, when Screw Toys is on here, he can see the chat. I don't know how I can't see the chat. Or I couldn't see it. I don't know if I had the right settings. But I couldn't see the chat. And also, hopefully, we'll get another episode of the Texas Toy Wranglers up this Friday. I gotta get with Screw Toys, make sure we can link up. But yeah, hopefully we can link up and get another episode out of there. Shout out to the people that did check out the other episodes. So thank y'all very much for doing that. So it was so kind of y'all. Also, welcome any new people. For some reason, I think I got like 14 random new subscribers. So thank you for coming through. I am only 3,210 away from 5,000 subscribers. So we're making progress. We're making progress, everyone. Thank you to everyone who is helping to make that progress. But yeah, no. What else? Oh, Marvel Legends. The X-Men 97 Wave 2 is starting to hit. So be on the lookout. Those are out there. Also, the Wolverine packs are starting to hit too. The Sabretooth one. That Sabretooth one looks really cool. Dubai 9000 says, I'm surprised you didn't plug the Texas Toy Rings. I totally screwed that up and didn't mention it. That was on me. I'm gonna blame Screw Toys for that one, but that one was on me. Unless he watches this and hears that specific part, then that was on me. But yeah, no, I totally didn't say it. I went to bed like I don't think I mentioned it. And yeah, totally missed it. One of these days I'm gonna get my life together and properly promote stuff. Obi-Wan Chigona says the road to 5K subs sounds good. Mark C says definitely want the Sabretooth and Nightcrawler. That Nightcrawler looks nice. I do not like that head sculpt. I don't like the dark or whatever they did to his face. Lucky Butter says, are you grabbing the Mezco Green Goblin? I did. Haven't really messed with it. It's nice. I haven't messed with it. it's nice though. Yeah, I've seen people putting the Norman Osborn head on Prune Face, the Prune Face body, which now I'm like, it would have been good to get the Melty Face guy from the Indiana Jones Mezco figure for the suited body for Norman Osborn because the Green Goblin comes with the Norman Osborn head. Marcy says the OG head sculpts were solid. Yeah, they were. Yeah. So if you pick up the new body, put the old head on it. Ola says, I'm waiting to see if you can swap Nightcrawler's head before you buy it. I believe you can. I think I've seen it already. I don't think they had to put any sticky tack or anything. I think it pretty much just popped on. Marcy says, Major Arnold Toth has the melty head. That's the guy. He also has that brown. Is it a brown suit? I think it's a brown suit. I mean, that because Prune Face, he has that neck head, which I hate when the companies use that neck head thing. But I think the other guy is just head on a ball peg, so it might work out better. Lucky Butter says, "Are you doing a review for it or not?" I don't think I am. I think too many came out to the point where it's like, it'll get lost. Um, I might. I don't know. I like Mezco, so one day I'll be able to shill for them properly, and so I guess I need to practice. Maybe I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw it up for a poll because I like doing polls. I like working the polls, not voting. No. Oh yeah, if you're voting, we had early voting in Texas, so go vote. I guess I don't know. I don't vote. Everybody gets mad because I don't vote, but I also don't look at politics. So Mark Z said, I was I was considering getting the Golden Age Joker figure. My attempts to kit bash one isn't going well. That Joker looks nice. So does the Robin. Luck Butter says, I wish Mesco wouldn't do the neck heads, but it makes sense at times. Yeah, true. But I just wish that they didn't do them. I don't like the neck heads. I don't like the third party people. Third party people. The third party figure makers love to do that neck head. I cannot stand that neck head. Mesco Golden Age Joker. The Mother Star Gorda, I've seen the Norman head on Constantine too. That looks good. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I bet that does look good. Twin around says that pole work. That's right. Work that pole, make that action figure money. Can you imagine that? Being a stripper and being like, I'm just doing this to support my hobby. And they're like, oh, cocaine abuse? Like, no, what? No, no, that's female strippers you're thinking. Ugh. Male strippers are classy. We don't do this for that. I'm not saying that all female strippers have cocaine addiction, but I'm not saying it. Let's see. Mark Z says neckhead sounds like it's on par with wrench hands, wrench thumbs, good old wrench thumbs. I love wrench thumbs. Um, yeah, no neckhead. I don't know. I don't like the neckheads. Like but it says, what you mean third party people? Mother's like, what did he said? When will someone do Tim Drake? Sit down, McFarlane. McFarlane will do Tim Drake as Batman. That's Toy around says, LOL, not this month. Crap, we are in March now. Shout out to women. Oh, thank you, Tomato Stone Gordo. D says some have meth addictions. That's correct. So I can't just lump them all in with the cocaine addiction. Some do prefer others. Substances. Uh, but yeah, it is Women's Appreciation Month. Is that what it's called? So visit your local gentlemen's club this month and support a single mother. I like how they're always like, oh, I support single mothers. If you've ever been, you would know that any single mother that works there probably doesn't have custody of her kids. So you're not really supporting a single mother. Mark C says, as much as I want a Tim Drake figure from my Fex, I'd either want the red and black Robin suit or the red Robin design. I would probably consider that because I like that Nightwing. That Mafex Nightwing. I do like that figure. It is nice. But yeah, what else was announced? Or oh, NECA has an announcement coming up in like tomorrow, I think, or something. It's a TMNT thing, so it might be the pre-order for Donnie's Lair, which looks cool, but NECA's crazy with the pricing. So I can't wait to see what Ramen Toys makes instead. I just assume Ramen Toys is going to try to make that as well. The Mother-son Gorda said the 90s Robin suit is my favorite. Nipple Robin is my favorite. Chris O'Donnell. Is it Chris O'Donnell? That's his name, right? Yeah. Did I freeze? Like a Butter says, for the Target Con or something else. I don't know. They just made it. They're just like announcing soon, and it was like TMNT stuff. So I assume it's going to be uh, that laboratory. Mr. Jones says, did he freeze? What up, Mr. Jones? Mark C says, I don't know why, but I immediately think of Donnie Wahlberg when you say Donnie's Lair. That's the right stuff. Did anybody get the 1,000 New Kids on the Block joke? Anybody? Raise your hand if you did. The mother son Gordadi said, will ramen toys ever come out with actual toys or just more pre-orders? They finally started dropping that ramen racer. Some people got it, so that's kind of cool. I know Dumont 9000. I saw his name. I know The Amazing has it. Mafex 9000 said, or Dumont 9000 says, Mafex Carnage is pretty chef's kiss. Setting up a shot with him while listening to his live. That's dope. Yeah, I saw that you got that. I was like, that's pretty quick because that's the reissue, right? I thought it was a pre-order for it. I didn't realize it was hey, we're just gonna throw this out there. The mother son Gordo they said, I meant Nipple Robin. Yes, Matt Logic 44 got the New Kids on the Block joke. Obi Wan Chigona says, what are your thoughts on Mad Hatter's flip or figure? I think it reached 60K in a day. I never seen that. I don't know what that one is, man. Mark C says, Tiggle B's Robin. Goodness gracious. Mr. Jones says, I'm 39 hours into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I may not be here long. Well, thank you for taking a break. It's probably a cutscene that you didn't want to see. He was like, I'll see what Sonny's doing. Olu says, man, I'm waiting on 2 ramen racers. Oh, right. I remember you said you got 2. Did you get both black or the not Engine of Vengeance or whatever, and then the not General Lee? Like versus Miss Jones, have fun with that one. Duma Nata says, I'm gonna change my name to my X9000. Oh man. Hey, yes, it's the reissue. Man, yeah, I didn't know that reissue was a perk, like a straight up buy. I thought it was a pre-order. But that's cool though, man. I'm glad you got that. Like Butter says, oh, once you go, did you order one? I didn't know. I haven't heard of that one. I haven't seen that either. Mad Hatter's flip. I just found out about the flip. It reminds me of the Motu Molar from SDCC years ago. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, Olu, did you did you get both colors? 'Cause that's what I haven't seen the orange one at all. I've seen a few people with the black car, but I haven't seen the orange one yet. Marcy says, Mofex reissuing nearly all their Marvel and DC figures, and I'm here for it. That's always good. They reissued the Tiger Stripe Wolverine too, right? I think that's what they did. Olu says, I got one orange and one black. I like a bread van too, but I have to see some product first. Yeah, I don't know. Like when they're talking about their cars, the ramen racers, and I was like, I don't know anybody that has their action figures. And they were like, oh, these big companies are charging too much. Like when they redid the Turtles lair from NECA, they did their ramen lair or something like that. Um, they were like, oh, they're charging too much. We're here for the collector. blah blah blah. But I'm like, your action figures are $100 a pop, and they're bare bones. Like, what are you talking about? So I kind of started an argument with people in the ramen racing group. Uh, but I got a bunch of knowledge about ramen racer out of it. They're like, Ace does this because he loves collectors. I'm like, I don't know anybody that fool follows. So I don't think he even knows collectors. Oh, let's see. Oh man, I missed all these things. Lucky Butter says Flip or is his character based off the flippers on eBay, made from the Motu Origins, but this was Flip or features. Yeah, he announced Flip or last year or the year before as sort of a joke. Then I think Ramen Toy reached out because he wanted to make it a real thing. I think. Lucky Butter says, Marcy, did you grab them all? They're hard to get since they go fast. They do go really fast. It's crazy how fast they go. You know who also went really fast? That Rogue, that Mondo Toys Rogue. It's a 1/6 scale. That went fast. I was shocked. I was shocked because Wolverine was like on sale at Hot Topic. Like, I don't know why Hot Topic had him on their website, but he went on sale last year sometime. Mark C says, I think they also reissued Ben Riley Spider-Man, at least according to Hobby Genki's IG post. Mr. Jones says, memory fogging in my old age. He's just too preoccupied with Final Fantasy. Dude, I used to get confused. People come into the GameStop that I worked at and be like, oh, you got Final Fantasy? I don't know why in my head, I knew what Final Fantasy was. And I always was like, oh man, Fatal Fury is only on Xbox Arcade. And they're like, what are you talking about? I don't know why. The double F thing was throwing me off. Madre están gorda, dice. From that untested company, I just want to see what they're actually going to come out with first. Duma Nathan says, oh, it was a pre-order. From the time I ordered to the time they sent me the arrival notice was 8 days. Oh, that's not bad. Olu says it's messed up. You get a health charger but have no figure to go with it. Yeah, because well, what was the deal that they said? That if a certain amount were ordered, they would throw in the figure, right? And I don't think they went through with that, which kind of sucks. But like, you're promising this and then you don't give it, which kind of sucks. Mark C said, no, I'm not able to buy anything right now, but I'm happy that at least it's an option for people who missed out. Mr. Jones says, Ace, Ace follows me, not sure why. He's probably like, that guy's going to design all my box art. uh, yeah, so you do my 9,000 says, it's all the dope art. Miss Jones says, I thought maybe he was just spying to see if I was talking crap. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like, I wish he would just have an original idea. And then I'd be like, man, y'all should go check him out. Because like the people that are doing the Bandito, yes, the guy who originally thought the idea scammed a lot of people and stole our money. But the Bandito was previously before the Engine of Vengeance. So it's like that's not a bootleg. That's not I mean, it's a bootleg because it's a third party, but it's not a copycat. And like the Ramen Racer, he just came out when the Engine of Vengeance failed. And then he did the Turtles Lair thing. And so it's kind of like, man, get your own ideas. I want to support your own ideas. Like, if he was like, let's see, what could he make that I'd be like, hey, that's great. If he came out X-Men Mansion, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Nobody else is doing that right now. That's dope. But he doesn't. He waits for someone else to make something. Then he's like, oh, I can make it for cheaper. And then it costs the exact same when you factor in how much it costs to ship his stuff. So it's kind of sketchy there. And if Olu's here, Olu, did you check out the Bandito? Are you gonna pick that one up? Because I would like to see a comparison of those two. The Bandito's supposed to be cheaper. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it's supposed to be cheaper. Olu says, I can't be too mad at Ramen if he actually gets me a hell charger in hand. I have no hope without them. So let me ask you, I thought money was wasted and research was wasted on the noise. I don't think it sounds like a muscle car, and I don't know why they put that in there. I mean, because a lot of people can put it for photos and to display. I don't think it should have noise. Like lights are cool. I like lights. The Sentinel and Galactus have lights, but I don't know. I don't know sound. Sound doesn't do anything for me. You can't hear sound through a picture. Mark C says somewhat tangent. What? Tangentially? Oh man, you gotta use words that I can say. Somewhat tangentially. Who was the person company that tried to make the Batman Beyond plane Batmobile, but it didn't go through? That was the same guy that thought up the idea for the Bandito. Um, I think his name was Luis. I forgot what his name was on 112 Garage. That's what it was. 112 Garage. Ola says, I plan on getting Bandito, but it's taking that Odd Frog so long. At it, it's taking them a really long time to get it done. Especially because they had the prototype when 112 Garage was doing it. I hate the sounds. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't what possessed them to try to put these sounds into it? It made no sense to me. Mark C said, I felt like I'm sorry to wait for a second there. That word threw me off. I was like, what? Plus, I'm reading on a phone. If I was on a computer, I'd probably be like, oh, okay. Tangentially, I can read that. I also don't even know if I use that the right way. Mr. Jones says, they don't say tangentially in the O2, Marcus. That's right. We don't say that there. If I said that, they'd be like, he's a cop. They'd start shaking me down, checking for a wire. But tangentially, we're talking. Rome Collector 84, what's going on? Says late to the live, my bad. All good, man. I was 1 minute late as well. I mean, you're like an hour late, but I was 1 minute late, so I can't be mad at you. Mark C says, I'm not a Cyclops fan. Did y'all hear that Henry Cavill, what am I saying is Cavill? Henry Cavill might be playing Cyclops. That's the rumor right now. I also saw something that said that Tobey Maguire might show up in Deadpool 3, as well as Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider might show up in Deadpool 3. So that's gonna be an interesting movie. Very interesting. Marcy also says, or Leonardo fan. Oh, I really like Spring, who's based off of Leonardo though. And Autumn has also been shipping out to people. So that should be in everybody's grubby little hands pretty soon. That ordered it, obviously. The Splinter from Fury Toys are kind of weird. But I mean, you know, you want the whole set, you gotta have them. Oldest has hated Cyclops as a kid. Cyclops did seem like the teacher, you forgot to sign homework on spring break. Mm-hmm. Like he did seem like that dude. Um, yeah, he was kind of a. Actually, I liked Wolverine when I was a kid, so I was always like, oh, I hope he ends up with Jean. Suck it, Scott. Duma 9000 says, if Toby shows up in Deadpool 3, I'll go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. I need to watch that movie. Marcy says, I just heard Henry met with some Marvel Disney people to join the MCU and he accepted the offer. It's supposed to be Cyclops. So that's what I heard. I heard it was Cyclops. Which I could see that. I could see him doing pretty good. Malodge 44 says, I saw a reel on IG that said the X-Men cartoon turned Cyclops into a punk. Before he was cool. Oh, the old X-Men 97. No, not X-Men 97, but the older X-Men cartoon. Yeah, he just seemed like a nerd. Like not like a nerd, but like I don't know. Too much of a goody two shoes. It would, it would be funny if Cable played Hyperion or Sentry. That would be hilarious. Matt Lodge 44 says, yeah, 97. Yeah, Yeah, he was kind of nerdy. Mark C says, I would have assumed Hyperion or Captain Britain. Those fan casts have been circling around for a while. I don't know. I mean, I think he'll do. He's a good actor, so I think he'll do good however he does it. And if he does play one of them, I'm pretty sure. I feel like he would get more praise playing a Marvel character than he did play for Superman. That's just my thought process. Just I'm thinking that's how fans are going to start saying like, "Oh, he did way better this than Superman." But did I tell you I saw Aquaman 2? I don't know if I mentioned that. It was yeah, it was Aquaman 2. I will say that. It felt like uh Jason Momoa forgot to stop playing his character from Fast and the Furious 10 and kept playing that character in Aquaman. Very weird. Mark, she says it was a movie that definitely exists. Yeah, it was interesting. It didn't even feel like a buddy cop, like a what is it called a buddy film or whatever. It felt I don't know. It felt like a lot of the performances felt really forced. Uh, but yeah, that's still in the back of my mind. Like I saw that movie. Yeah. Saw the Barbie movie too. I don't know if I mentioned that a while back. Saw the Barbie movie. It's okay. People were like, "Oh man, it's so great." It was okay. I like the sight gags in there. I like the Kens. I thought they were funny. The messed up Barbie was funny, but I don't know. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a good story for girls. They can become anything." I'm like, "Yeah, that's always been a thing. I mean, they can always become something, but I don't know. I didn't. I thought the message was kind of like just stuck on at the end. It was kind of weird. I don't know. I guess I wasn't the demographic for it, but I saw it. I did see it. Uh, what else was there? I still haven't seen the Marvels, and you watch that. Mad Logic 44 says not this, but I mean the Barbie movie was a great movie in March. Watch it in March. Mark C, I'm not pretty, and Margot Robbie is not the right actress to portray this message at all. Mad Logic 44 says Barbie was great. I'm gonna change my opinion next month. Barbie was amazing. I don't know why every actress didn't get an Oscar. Blasphemy, blasphemy, blasphemy. I did say how someone there was a meme that was posted that was like, "Oh, Barbie's about women empowerment," and they went and nominated Ryan Gosling, a male, for an Academy Award or something like that. And then a lot of people were like, "Yeah, they also did America Ferrera, so we're just gonna forget that she was nominated," which was cool. That was cool because I always thought she was kind of funny looking. Doom by 9,000 says, as a toy collector, the Barbie movie wasn't that bad. I enjoyed the toy references. Yeah, the sight gags were cool. The Kens were funny. Like I said, God, what's her name? Amy Steris, the one that played the messed up Barbie with the jacked up hair. She looked like the Cynthia doll from Rugrats. She was funny. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was just I don't know. I think when they blended the two worlds together, it was just a bit awkward. Mad Logic 44 said, I did like the Kens though. Yeah, they were pretty hilarious. Some I saw some dudes complain and they're like, "Oh, they're making men look to be stupid." Okay, fine, that's fine. Like it's one movie that did it. Seth Rogen's movies always make men look stupid. No one complains then. But yeah, I was just like, whatever. Still. There's this movie called Idiocracy. Everybody's stupid. The mother son Gorda, he said, "Oh man, it would have been so much better if it was Amy Sedaris. Who is it that it was? I thought it was Amy Sedaris. Who played that Barbie? Then now I'm more like, I thought that was her. Now I go back and watch it. Like, oh, it's that lady. Doom by 9000 says Mojo Dojo Casa House. Why didn't Mattel bring that house out? Oh, Kate McKinnon. Okay. It should have been Amy Sedaris. That would have been better. What that I just envisioned that was her. But so it should have been her. It would have been pretty good. It would have been better. I would have been like, it's an amazing movie, even not in the month of March. Clockwork Orgy, what's going on, man? He says, hey Sonny, what's up, man? We're just talking about the Barbie movie and Barbies in general. No. But someone asked me that. They were like, do you collect Barbies? I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, because they're girls. And I was like, no, because they're 1/12 scale or 1/6 scale. I was like, I like 6-inch figures. Like she wouldn't buy it if you would buy it if it was a 6-inch figure. I was like, I don't know, I might. I got female action figures. So I don't got no issue with that. Depends on what I need. Clockwork Gorgeous says, what's up, guys? Also says, did you get the TMNT set? I did not. Uh Started to see photos and videos of it. It looks pretty good. So if y'all did get it, congrats. I know Tu Madre Está Gorda is still waiting for his set. So hope you get it soon, man. It does look they do look nice. I was talking with Jace Figs about it via the Instagrams, and yeah, he was like on the fence, but I think he's gonna like it if he finally gets it in. So uh like your brother says, because they're 1/6 scale. Yeah. No, the 1/6 scale figures that I did want were the Storm Collectibles, Sub-Zero Scorpion and Noob Saibot. Oh man, this is sweet. But not gonna do it. Not doing it. To Madistan Gorda, he said 12 inches is just too much. I have limited space. 6-inch is much more realistic. I don't know if that's innuendo or not, but I'm gonna get canceled for that comment. Now, Clockwork Gorgeous says, I'm contemplating on getting the Doom. How much do you like it still? That's a solid figure. That's gonna be one to beat, and we still got a full year to go with that figure. Or I'm sorry, for figures to come out. That I like that figure a lot. Uh, the heft that it has, the fact that like the mask just stays on, it usually comes off, but it stays on pretty good. Uh, but yeah, I like that figure a lot. Mark Z says we need some new Mortal Kombat figures. Well, we did get new Mortal Kombat figures. We got Shao Kahn. Well, Kano came out at the tail end of last year. Um, Shiva, Shao Kahn, Nightwolf just released, and one day, Storm Collectibles will give us Katana like everybody wants, and then all they got to do is make Jade and Melina off that same body. The Madre Gorda, that Doom is objectively amazing. I'm not even a fan of Doom. Yeah, it's a good figure. I would wait though. I've been seeing a lot of Mezco stuff go on sale, so it seems like he never ran out of stock anywhere. So you might be able to pick him up below retail. I know Spider-Man was able to be found below retail a few times. The Crow, um, Destro. So it's quite a bit that have been found below retail. Mark G says, I wasn't thinking about Storm Collectibles, to be honest. Oh, okay, yeah. No, they're still pumping them out. They also just announced Ryu from Street Fighter 6. So he looks cool. He comes with a soft goods. That's one thing. Storm Collectibles looks like they're starting to do some more with soft goods type stuff. So uh, it looks good. I wasn't a huge fan of Street Fighter, and his price is a little bit up there for what they're offering. So I don't know. Mr. Jones says, sorry, was busy finding a giant red dragon. Yeah, I love the Barbie movie, but there was some stuff in there that wasn't little kid friendly. But I get it though. They gotta throw in stuff to keep the adults' attentions as well. Because like there's a lot of adult collectors. There's a few of them I work with. I work with a few Barbie collectors that are adults. So they liked it. I did like the parts that were aimed at the adults though. Mr. Jones says, but my youngest daughter watched it and many didn't get some of the stuff. Yeah, I mean, I get that too. But you gotta be like, "Whew, I'm glad my little baby didn't understand that joke. Because then if they did, and you're like, what are you laughing at, dog? No, what are you laughing at? Huh? And then you gotta question who they're hanging out with at school. Yeah, but I mean, who's the one that's teaching my little baby? And you gotta fight their parents, and it's just the whole thing. Marksy says Symbiote Seeker makes custom Spider-Man related figures with Storm Collectibles figures, and they look good. I think he uses Zangief for Rhino. Symbiote Seeker. I have him on Instagram. I don't think I've seen that one. I'm gonna have to go look. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Uh, one person who does really good Spider-Man figures is 978 Customs. That dude makes some amazing looking Spider-Man figures. He sells them too, and he charges for the quality that you're getting. So, but they look really cool. But yeah, there's some talented people out there. Not me. I haven't customized anything. I still have my Toro completely unpainted. So, and football season is like 100 days away. So I gotta not 100 days, 200 days away. I gotta get started on. Like Butter says, I wonder what the rarest Barbie is. It's the same with Hello Kitty. They have tons of collectors. If you need Hello Kitty stuff, Five Below sells Hello Kitty stuff. I saw it there the other day because my wife was like, "Oh, my coworker likes Hello Kitty," and we started looking at Hello Kitty stuff. We didn't get anything, but we looked. So I know they have it, but uh, Marcy says, "Get her done." No, but yeah, no, I need to paint that. My kid actually, we got him some Five Nights at Freddy's action figures, and they were messed up. He did an unboxing video for them and everything, and it broke my heart because he was taking them out of the package and like their limbs were falling off because they were like so loose, and I was like, oh man, I was like, it sucks because he's been waiting for these things, and for him to get them and see just disappointment in his face as he's taking them out because they're not built to quality standards. It sucked. I went back and forth with the person on the seller on eBay. They sent him some more. And so he was like, do I got to send the broken ones back? And I was like, nah, they didn't say anything about that. He was, I'm going to customize them. I'm like, dang. He's probably going to customize way before I start customizing, is the point of that story. But it turned into a happy story because he got them. They're a Funko. Funko makes them. And they're okay, but they're not built the best. Mr. Jones says, Sonny, no organ destroying HB cola tonight? Nope. Got some homemade sweet tea. Might be worse. I don't know. I don't know how to check the content of how much sugar I put. I know how much sugar I put. I just don't know how that equals grams and stuff like that. Mm-mm-mm. I can feel the diabetes. Tomato Sun Gordo dice, the Hello Kitty personal massager. They messed up and actually listened to an adult toys company. That's got to be weird. Mark said, what company made them? Yeah, Funko made them. So they make action figures. They just don't make the pops, but they made the action figures. I thought I had one around here somewhere, but I think they're all still in his bedroom. Dumont 9000 is it sugar with tea? Yeah, it's tea flavored sugar. It's basically it's thick enough to chew. So I almost thought about making some popsicles with it. Be like, here, kids, it's a hot summer. It's a hot fall spring day. Because we're in Texas, we're experiencing what some people experience in summer. So we were getting those days. But yeah, I should make them though. I should make them popsicles like this. Go slang them in the park. What's up, man? You want some popsicles? They're tea. They're about, is that green tea? Sure, whatever you say. Just give me your money. But yeah, no, it might be more than HEB cola. I gotta find a way to test that. I don't think you do a litmus test. I don't think I can just like rub tea on a tile to find out. Mark C says new recipe for 2024 tea flavored sugar pops. Ooh, man. Can you imagine doing that? But like line the bottom with sugar and then putting the tea on top so that when you lick the popsicle, we'll use this one for scale. Lick the popsicle, and when you get to the very bottom, just a layer of sugar. Oh man, mm. Taste buds are watering right now just from thinking about that. No, that would be good though. I think it would be. Let's see. Put the skull on here. Oh, that doesn't fit. Never mind. Let's see. Do my nut down says it was hot enough today that an ice cream truck rolled by and got me one of those Sonic popsicles with gumdrop eyes. That's what's up. I liked in the movie when they showed that uh Sonic ice cream. That was funny. Miss Jones says the only Funko product I own is the Dr. Wily action figure, which I hope Jada hurries and make one so I can get this Funko garbage collection. Yeah, they're not the best, but he loves Five Nights at Freddy's, so um, we got them for him. And like I said, it was sad. It was sad to see all his hope and dreams of owning these action figures because they did come with a build a figure. Um, they build another one of the Five Nights at Freddy's figures, and it's an older set, so I got it for him about less than half the cost of what Amazon wanted. I got it off eBay for a good deal, and it sucked because I was like, "Dang it, we still have to go buy the expensive ones because these suck." But like I said, they try to make it better, and they sent the other figures, so he's happy. He's a happy camper now. I mean, he's not camping; he's in his bedroom, but he's a happy bedroom sleeper right now. Miss Jones says, I absolutely hate Funko. I have some Funko Mortal Kombat figures. I don't think they're here, but they're like stubby figures. They look like Masters of the Universe figures. Mark C says, Sonny's going to sell edible food, but it's also 1/12 scale. I'm like, here's your pretzel. Let me take small bites. Oh, look. Jay Hernandez just released a video, custom Hasbro plastic goodies, Marvel Legends, Venom action figure upgrade set, new feats. So we know he's not here watching the stream. He's videos. Don't go check it out right now. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said at the very end of the video of the live stream. Which speaking of, we got 10 more minutes because I gotta go to work early in the morning. I think I'm the only supervisor there. It's gonna be rough. Like Butter says, Mr. Jones, for those Mega Man 5-inch figures not good. I only have the Chase one in package. Never messed with it. Never messed with it. Mr. Jones says Dr. Wiley's okay. But I just hate that company. Ola says he judges Funko collectors. I have one Funko Pop that my sister bought me for my birthday a couple years ago on purpose because she knows I don't collect Funkos. Um, and I bought a few for my kids, and there's like, I guess we have them. I was like, okay, lesson learned. Yeah, I don't want them. But I do have those Funko Mortal Kombat figures. I thought I had one here. I know I have Raiden, Liu Kang, and Katana at work. I thought I had another second Liu Kang here. But in my defense, I bought them on clearance for like $2 and some change at Target. But no, the other figures, I mean, for a kid, because you can't find Five Nights at Freddy's figures anywhere else. You got to go with them. It would have been good if Jada Toys made them, or even Jazzwares. Yeah, maybe Jazzwares. Uh, man, Madlodge 44 says the only figures worse than Funko are Best Action. Best Action are horrible. I don't know why people give them so much love and praise. Those are terrible figures. Newmont 9000 says, I thought Funko only made those big headed vinyl statues. When did they make action figures? The Five Nights at Freddy ones have been around since like 2017, I think. So it's been a while. But the Mortal Kombat ones I got, I cannot remember when I bought those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to check that out later or tomorrow. Tomorrow I go to work tomorrow, so I'll check tomorrow. Post them. Lucky Butter says Olu, but penny collectors are totally normal. Haha. They Hey, whatever people want to collect, have at it. You can still judge them. You can still do that. Mark C says I only know about the 3.75-inch figures Funko used to make back in like 2015, like the Game of Thrones ones. I don't know about those. Mr. Jones says the Crazy X is obsessed with Funkos, especially Pops, to the point where she'd act a dang fool in stores when new ones release and has been banned from many stores in town as a result. She sounds Latina. I'm not gonna lie. Duma 9000 or Lucky Butter says Duma 9000 Funko's been around since 1998. They've been making stuff for some time. Never heard of them until Pops. Yeah, that's crazy too, because like they took off with the Funko Pops. But yeah, no, they make the figures too. In fact, there's another. I saw another line that they made. Uh, all this is Penny Collector's Past Judgment. Mr. Jones' only decent BST are the IDW Turtles, and that's me being nice. That's you being nice because you work for IDW. Uh, I don't have to say that. I don't work for them. So best action are worst action figures. They need to switch it to worst action. I have two. They're terrible. I was like, this is a mistake. Never should have done this. Should have been more responsible with my money. It's terrible. Mr. Jones says she Vietnamese, not Latina. Oh, okay. All right. So, just assumed. But Funko Pop fig collectors are kind of weird. Like I see them at Target all the time. And like I'll be walking over there by the Funko stuff, or not by the Funko. Well, it's by the Funko stuff because that's where like the NECA and stuff is. And I'll walk over there and they'll be like, and then they'll scurry along. I'm like, man, I should just go pick up whatever they were looking at and act like I'm gonna buy it. Just mess with them. But yeah, no, Target actually has a bunch of Funkos on sale right now. Also, Walmart has a lot of stuff on clearance. I was there earlier. They have the AEW lines from last year on clearance. I think they're like $12.50. I was gonna post them on my stories and I forgot to on Instagram. What was the other one? They had the Batman speedboat, the McFarlane Batman boat. They had it for $19 instead of 30. Dumont 9000 says, I like the size of the TMNT turtles from Best Action compared to a standard 112 figure anyway. Yeah, the size is cool, but it's so bad. Um, they if you want that size turtle, just buy the Fury Toys turtles. Lucky Butter says, doesn't Funko now own Mondo? I believe so. I think they bought them. Olu says, scary Funko collectors. Hey, next time you go to Target, walk up to the Funko section. If you see a Funko collector, be like, scurry along now. Scurry. Go ahead. Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo, Funko collector. They'll be like, sometimes they like sideways crab walk away. I'm like, man, these people weird. Mr. Jones says the best Bebop and Rocksteady are terrible, especially Bebop because he comes with extra hands, but in human form, he still has 4 fingers. Man, 5K Toys teased what looks like a Bebop stomach. So I think Fury Toys is getting into the villains now, which that's gonna be dope. The mother están gorda, dice POS and those Hot Wheels got Hot Wheels guys are crazy. I see them getting fights. Oh, Pops and those Hot Wheels guys. Yeah, Hot Wheels guys. Don't say how don't talk negatively about Hot Wheels guys because you know, Kevin from Toying Around is a Hot Wheels guy now, so we gotta be nice to them. Like Butter says, I guess since they're so low in price, it brings in some strange people. I think it's a lot of people that are like, oh, I used to like this cartoon when I was a kid. I should buy this. And then they kind of get roped into it. Numa Natan says, oh, look, I like Butter. Oh, dang. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about them until those pops. Yeah, I thought they were a company that only made them at first. Matt Lodge 44 says, best action got me more than once. I only have myself to blame. Oh, I take, you know what? There is, um, I cannot remember what it is, but the packaging of one of their turtles lines, the packaging looks real cool, but inside is still best action. And you're like, ugh, makes you shudder. Like I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is dope. And then I turned and I was like, best action. I was like, like I didn't know if it was grossed out that I had it and it was best action. I accidentally said I complimented them, or if like all of a sudden I had like diarrhea bubbled up in me. It was the same feeling. Like I didn't feel good about it, and I knew I had to leave. Like Butter says, you don't normally see those kind of folks with Mezco, Hot Toys, or statue collectors. No, you don't. Hot Toys collectors, they're like, oh, I have a Hot Toys. Oh, what do you have there? Oh, you have an action figure. I'm like, hey, calm down, okay? First of all, you Mexican. We went to school together. Talking about my friend. No, but no, he used to collect Hot Toys, but now he stopped because he got into the 112 scale, which is cool. Like Butter says, Doom 9000, I thought that's all they did, but nope. And same with Super 7. I didn't realize Super 7 did those reaction figures until like a few years ago. I was like, oh, that's interesting. They've been around for some time now and have actually done some great stuff aside from those Ultimates. That Logic 44 says Buffy trash, Turtles trash, Airbenders trash. Yeah. Miss Jones says, yeah, the ex would jump over the counter at stores to get pops. Oof. Not on the sales floor yet. She had to have them before they sold out. That is insanity. Tu madre son gorda, he said, but could you imagine Mezco sold in stores? I'm sure they'd get crazy too. Mezco does sell in stores. They sell the Mezits. They sell those like Walgreens. But nobody goes crazy over those. Mark C says a negative physical reaction. Loki says, my friend, wait, what's up, Loki? My friend bought me a Doctor Who pop because she thought it was Doctor Strange. And she knew I like Marvel. That's hilarious, dude. That's funny. Lucky Butter says, oh, you collected Marvel Legends. Ha 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 ha. It's crazy to see that side, especially statue collectors. Tomato Stan Golda says, oh, I mean the 112 stuff. Oh, yeah. God, can you imagine? Yeah, if it was like that Red Eye Gomez, people probably get shot like a Popeye's chicken biscuit. Numa Nathan says, if I ever get into Hot Toys, my first will be the all black Boba Fett. Did I just blink? Okay. Uh, if I ever got into Hot Toys, it'll probably be that Miles Morales. I really like the way that one looked, but I won't. So I won't get it. Did I blink? I think I blinked. Like my entire screen went black. Okay, Malodge 44 says I blinked. They're like, hey, you say you're going to stream till midnight. I'm going to cut you off, give you a soft cut off. No, but I do got to go. I appreciate everybody who's here, all 17 of y'all. Let's do a quick run through who was here. And thank y'all for returning. I was like, oh man, I got nervous. I was like, if I start doing every other week, are y'all gonna come back? And I was like, crap, I gotta take this risk. Also, next week I'm gonna try to hit the comedy mothership, Joe Rogan's place, and kill Tony. I'm gonna sign up for him at least, see if I can hopefully get on. So we'll see how that goes. I do got a show coming up on the 16th of March, and I'm hoping that the audio was good so I can put the videos up. When the audio's not good, I don't put the video up because it's terrible. I will though, because I did promise to the members of the channel that I will put the shows up regardless of how the audio sounds. Um, this one was recorded near a fan and the audience cannot be heard. So it looks like I'm giving a weird TED talk because you can't hear laughter. I'm going to put it up. Y'all can tell me what y'all think of those jokes that I say, but I will put that up for y'all tomorrow. Yeah. So if you remember, I'll put that up for y'all tomorrow. I do got a show coming on the 16th. Hopefully, like I said, sounds recorded better. If y'all haven't followed my comedy channel, make sure y'all follow Sonny Castillo Comedy, also on YouTube. That's where a lot of stuff will go. Duma Nanda says, yeah, you did indeed cut out for a short second. Logic 44 says, best action is coming for us. Dumada Stan Gorda says, I have a few Game of Thrones toys, but they just sit in the box because they're too expensive to play with. They became statues. Mark C says that sugar water looks real good. Oh, it is. It's real good and dirty. Loki says, can't wait to see Sonny and Joe Rogan's podcast. Man, that would be so dope if that could happen. Kako Cordial with the knives and the whale booties. Clockwork says, or the mothership. Mark Z says, catch you in 2 weeks. Yes, catch me in 2 weeks. I will see y'all. Thank y'all again, everyone, for joining me tonight. Let's see. Let's do a run through. We got Mark Z, Mark Rose, Matt Lodge 44, Savage Saint, Mr. Jones. That's it, Marcus G. Lucky Butter, Tomato Stan Gorda, Obi-Wan Chigones, Clockwork Orgy, Loki, Lucky Butter. Am I missing someone? Oh, Weasel was here as well. Jens, Doombot 9000. Let's see, Toying Around. And I will get Toying Around on here. Like I said, I'm going to probably set that up with the April show with him. So we'll see how that goes. But thank y'all, everyone. Hopefully I'll get more content out to y'all this week. Have a great week. Have a great 2 weeks. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. I don't know. I may just pop up live randomly one day. We'll see. We'll see if it happens or not. But thank y'all again. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all next time.